Hi everybody, I hope you're all keeping well, staying healthy, looking after yourselves, keeping busy as much as possible. I've just put together a short little video called Good Morning Pilates. If you remember a little while back, I posted a little workout of some quite simple Pilates exercises for you all to have a go at home. It doesn't take long to go through them, but I thought I'd put this together so you could actually see them, just in case you weren't sure about anything. So we'll get this started and you can watch this at your leisure. Do this first thing in the morning, anytime during the day really. Again, add it to any of the other videos that I've already posted, any of the exercises that you already know. Okay, so we'll start standing. Okay, so we'll start with our roll downs as we normally do in pretty much every Pilates class. So feet and knees are hip distance apart, tummy nice and tight, breathing into the rib cage, breathing out, and let's tilt chin to chest, and let's gently flex the spine, rolling the spine down to wherever your lowest point is. Take a breath, breathing out, rebuild the spine, and come back up. We're going to do 6 of these. Chin to chest. Just let the arms hang, rolling down, coming back up again. Breathe in, breathing out. Breathe in, breathing out. Breathe in at the top, chin to chest, tummy nice and tight. Rolling down. Coming back up again, and then we'll just do a couple more of these. Knees nice and soft. Don't look the knees out. Breathe in. And then back up again. Standing tall, breathe in, and one more. Rolling down as far as you can. Little stretch in the back of the legs maybe. Coming back up again. Standing up nice and tall. Then from there, we go into the crossover roll down. So if you remember, we take the right leg, we cross the right leg over the left, and we're keeping the pelvis as square as you can to the way you're facing. So we're trying to avoid the rotation. So the tummy's nice and tight, and it's stopping the pelvis from rotating. So with the front leg is slightly bent, the back leg is a little bit straighter. We're going to roll down again 6 times. Feet in parallel to each other. A little stretch coming down the back leg. Breathe in. Breathing out. Testing your balance a little bit as well. Chin to chest. Rolling down. Breathe in. Breathing out. Rebuild the spine. One vertebra on top of another. Breathe out, chin to chest. Roll down. Stretch. Coming back up. Breathing in. Breathing out. And back up again. Let's do a couple more of these and then we'll change the legs around the other way. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice little stretch. Breathing out, coming back up. Try to keep your feet evenly weighted from heels to toes. Chin to chest. Roll down. Coming back up again. Lovely. Marvellous. And of course we change around the other way. So left over right, left leg is slightly bent, the right leg is straight, taking a deep breath, and away we go. Chin to chest, flexion, breathe in, breathing out. Keep the shoulders down, breathe in. Yeah, I'm wobbling a bit today. And up we come. To there, breathe in. We'll do a few more of these. Breathing out as you come back up. Breathe in. Tummy nice and tight. And up we come again. Couple more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Rebuild the spine. One more, breathing in at the top. Chin to chest as you breathe out. Stretching down that back leg. And coming back up again. Standing up nice and tall. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so then we go onto the mats. If you excuse me, I'm just going to turn the camera around so that everything can be seen. Hopefully. There we go. Marvellous stuff. Okay, so we're going to go onto the mat with your head on the head cushions. Okay, and we're going to go through pelvic tuck, semi-spine curl, and your full spine curl. We're going to do 8 of each. So with your pelvis in that neutral position, so the lumbar spine is just lifted off the floor, arms down beside your body, breathe in, breathing out. Up goes the tailbone, so push the lumbar spine into the floor, tailbone between your legs, and just come up just to the base of the rib cage. Breathing in and down. 1, 2, breathing out. 3, 4, and 5. Breathing at the bottom, breathing out. 6, and breathing out. 7. Lovely stuff. Nice and steady. And tailbone tuck. 8. From there we're going to go to the semi-spine curl 8 times. So starting off in the same way. Breathe out, tailbone up, peel the spine, come up to the center of your back, and then roll back down again for 1, 2, breathing out, 3, roughly the middle of your spine, and up goes the tailbone, shoulders relaxed, and slowly down, nice and steady down, and a couple more of these, and down we go, breathing in, breathing out, and then gently down. Let's go to full spine curl now. Take a breath at the bottom, up goes the tailbone, we peel the spine, and we're lifting right to the shoulders. Remember, no body weight in the neck, and think of a long straight line from the shoulders down to the knees, as if you're trying to send the knees away. Softening down. So adjust my head cushions a little bit. Tailbone up. Down 2, breathing in, breathing out. 3, that's lovely stuff. Breathing out. And tailbone down. Couple more of these. Lengthening, remember. Softening down. Remember, the base of the rib cage touches the floor before your pelvis does. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice and long through the body. Down we go, and one more for luck. Up we go. Breathing in at the top, tummy tight. Bottom, of course, squeezing at this point. Down we go, lovely. So from there we come back into that neutral pelvis position. Your tummy still tight, your pelvic floor still engaged. The lumbar spine is lifted. Let's take it to a full body stretch. So both arms, both legs stretched away. Breathing in and return. Breathing out. Half a dozen of these. Breathing out. Breathing out. And back. Couple more. Lengthen and stretch. And breathing out. And let's hold that stretch there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back we go. If you notice, let's sit up for a second here. If you notice in that full body stretch, I didn't touch the floor behind my head. My upper body is just too tight and it limits my movement. But your shoulder mobility may be better. And if you can touch the floor behind your head when you reach your arms up and over, and it's not lifting the rib cage, that's absolutely fine. Remember, the object of the exercise isn't to touch the floor, it's just to simply lengthen from your fingers through to your toes. Okay, so if we take it to the next stage here, next step on the exercise list, we're going to work on the knee folding. Okay, so back onto your back again, head on the head cushions, pelvis staying in neutral once more, arms down beside your body. From the left hip joint, all we're going to do is raise up the left leg. So we're moving from the hip joint, we're keeping the knee joint static, breathing in, tapping the toes for 1, 2, breathing out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's change legs. Right leg, hip joint, 1, 2, breathing out 3, trying to minimize the rocking of the pelvis, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more, breathing out 8. Lovely stuff, that's great. So from there, let's come up, let's come onto all fours, our 4-point kneeling position, or 6-point if you include the feet. Okay, so we're going to work into our cat spine. So from here, my feet are tucked, my knees are under my hips, my hands are under my shoulders, and that's my stable base. My toes are tucked. Breathing in with a nice tight tummy, good zip, good hollow. Those of you who are familiar with the zip and hollow terminology. If you're not, zip is your pelvic floor, so make sure your pelvic floor muscles are engaged. Your hollow is quite simply navel to spine, keeping those engaged all of the time. Taking a deep breath in, shoulders wide, breathing out, tucking the tailbone, flexing the back. When you get to your shoulders, just nod your head, look down between your knees. Take a breath in, breathing out, back extension, breathe in, breathing out, tailbone down, tummy in. Think of sequential movement through your spine. Breathe in, tailbone down, breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe in. And 1 or 2 more of these. Breathe in there. Nice long straight spine. Breathe out. Tailbone tucked, tummy in. You can have your hands on the floor like I have got mine here. Normally, as you know, I sometimes do these cat spines on my knuckles. Just easy for my wrists. Breathing in. Nothing wrong with that if you wish to go with that variation. Tailbone out. Extend the spine. And it's a lovely bit of flexion and extension for the spine if you're doing this first thing in the morning. Moving on to a bit more extension. We have the tabletop arms and legs. Okay, so we're just going to do the diagonal arms and legs. So from that same starting position as the cat spine, going to take the left arm, we're going to take the right leg, and we're going to lengthen. On the outward breath, trying not to let the pelvis go into rotation. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's change sides. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, breathing in, breathing out, and lengthening. 4, 5, and 6, and gently back to the mat. Okay, so we've gone through a little bit of flexion, we've gone through some extension, and we've gone through the roll downs. We're going to go through a little bit of rotation now in your lumbar spine, and I'm sure you're all familiar with again. It's just nice and simple. Lay yourself back down onto your backs, head on the head cushions. If you've got the room, arms out to the side, but there's nothing wrong with placing your arms down beside your body. Let's have the palms facing the ceiling, which helps to open the shoulders a little bit. Tummy nice and tight, take a breath. As you breathe out, keeping the shoulders down. Breathing out and rotation. Breathing in, I'm pulling back from the side of my core, the side of my stomach. Breathing out, over we go to the other side. The feet are stacked, the knees are stacked. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing out on the rotation. Making sure the shoulders don't lift, just rotate as far as you can. You might get a nice little back stretch on one side as you do this. Breathing in to the center, breathing out. Breathing in to the center, breathing out. Breathe in, breathing out. As far as you can with each rotation. Don't force the movement. Just as far as your body will allow. You may find that you can rotate a bit further to one side than the other. Doesn't matter. Breathe out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay. And then the last exercise we're going to do in this video, if you wish to give it a go, you can take the hip rolls just a step further if you wish. You don't have to. And then just add a full height sit up. Keeping the upper body as steady as you possibly can. So there's no movement in the upper body, or if there is, it's very, very minimal. Okay, still with that hip roll movement. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Wonderful stuff, lovely, there we go. Okay, and then gently come back. And then to finish off, just a little back stretch. Oops, my foot there. Okay, you can just have a little back stretch if you wish, just to finish off. Lengthen your arms away to the center. Over to the right, open up the left side of the back. Over to the left, open up the right side of the back. Gently back to center, rebuild the spine, coming to kneel up. There we go. Okay, hope that was okay for everybody. Give that a go in the mornings, afternoons, evenings, whichever you fancy really. But it is a lovely way to start the morning, you know, with something to focus on day to day. And I hope you enjoy it. Take good care of everybody, stay healthy, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.